Imagine the freedom to do what you want with your own body is taken away from you by the government just like that. Every person's situation is different, so their rights to choose depending on them should be open to them without any second guessing. The illegalization of abortion takes away a woman's right to her own body. Being pro-choice provides women the opportunity they deserve to make their own decisions based on their pregnancy. Roe v. Wade was the court case that brought this freedom to women officially on January 22, 1973. It ruled that women had a constitutional right to abortion and that this right was based on an implied right to personal privacy, which originates from two amendments. The Ninth Amendment, which states certain rights can't be construed to deny or depreciate others that are already possessed, and also the 14th Amendment, which states that all U.S. citizens are subject to the jurisdiction thereof, and no state can make or enforce any law that will diminish their privileges. There are circumstances as to when abortion is justifiable. For example, in the case of rape or incest, there are many people who disagree and say that abortion due to rape is wrong. Todd Akin, the GOP Senate candidate from Missouri, is openly pro-life. In an interview, he made that case. He believes that there should be punishment for the crime committed, but it should be on the rapist and not the child. As pro-choice, you realize that in some situations, for the mother to continue to carry pregnancy to full term, it would cause her such emotional distress that it would be in her best interest to abort it. Akin went on to say about pregnancy from rape, and I quote, "From what I understand from doctors, that is really rare. If it is a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to shut that whole thing down. Any woman who can perform an abortion on her own after being raped would be considered a scientific miracle. Women's bodies are made to perform and complete pregnancy in a normal, healthy fashion." And according to the FBI, an estimated 84,767 foreseeable rapes are reported every year, but 80% of all rapes go unreported. From all the rapes, 5% result in pregnancy, so it's not as rare as Mr. Akin presumes. Another reason abortion is justified is because of severe fetal deformation, which causes no chance of survival. Vicki Wilson is a woman who was pregnant with a baby suffering from encephalocele. It's a condition where 2/3 of the brain is formed outside of the skull. In Vicki's case, abortion was the safest route for the child. Finally, abortion is justified in cases where the mother is in a life-threatening condition. Tammy Watts is a woman who was only alive because of her abortion. She was in the 8th month of a much-wanted pregnancy, and during a normal ultrasound, it was discovered that her baby had trisomy 13, which is a chromosomal abnormality which causes severe deformalities and no chance of survival. Since her baby was dying and in turn was putting her life at risk, Tammy proceeded with an abortion. The continuance of the legalization of abortion will provide women of America the adequate options to maintain their personal control over their bodies. In order for that to continue, you can continue to vote for politicians who are pro-choice. By doing that, you could be saving a woman from living out a memory she only wants to forget. You could be saving an extensively deformed child from the pain it would suffer with no expectation to live through it. Or you could be saving a woman's life, and that woman could be your daughter, sister, aunt, or wife. And this is my audience.
Should we wait?
And this is my post.